Hello everybody and welcome back. So today is actually kind of a sad day because we have to take the back fence out. Not really happy about it, but it is what it is. We are not on our property there. So all that hard work has to be taken out. So let me show you what we got. All right guys, so here it is. I already started taking it out, and that's okay because we actually had quite a bit of settling, and you can kind of see that the fence leans towards the back. They're not real straight in here. I can probably show you this way. See that little lean right there in the middle? Yeah. So we had some twisting of the posts, and it ended up leaning towards the back. But hey, that's okay. We can take it out, right? We can take it out and reuse part of it. I think we're going to use this back panel and put it right there. I'm not sure if we're going to come out this way towards the shed, because we have to take half of the shed out as well. You can see I got post there, post there. So yeah, guys, I'm not mad. I am very disappointed that he lied and said that he got a survey when they built their garage. That was a big fat lie. When I contacted the surveyor, yeah, nothing had been filed, and he just went off of, I don't know what they went off of. I think he went off a post when they put the garage in, or the driveway on our house. I think he saw a stake and just assumed that that was the property line, which it is not. So bygones be bygones, but I really hate being lied to and them coming over and harassing me while I'm out weeding the lawn and everything. Very upsetting to me because I had no intention of leaving the property with stuff on their side. I'm a very honest person, and I kept telling them, you know, we're looking for property in Kentucky, and it's just not happening as fast as they want it. So, I mean, like, their business is my business, but it is because we're on their property. But the harassment really didn't need to happen. I told them I was going to take care of it. I just didn't have all the money at that time. Actually, I didn't really want to spend the money. I thought we'd be able to come to an agreement, but that didn't happen. So, where he thought it was, it's not. So, actually, I'm actually very happy that we have, let me turn this around so you can see. So, yeah, the new bush right there, that's our corner. Yep. So we have all of this. He was trying to say that it was right there. It is not. So chicken coop and everything can stay. Half of the shed has to go. Very happy with that. And let's go check out the garden, guys. Okay guys, we're out here in the garden, and I have to say we have put in a lot of work in the garden this year. Not that we don't every year, but it seems like every year you like it a certain way, you find a certain technique, you just enjoy it upon improving every year. And that's what's so fun about gardening, is you may never garden the same way twice. Every year is different. It's new things, new plantings, and it's really a lot of fun. And you can see it's getting hot. It rained today, got down to 72, and now it's 92. Yeah, back up to 92. It's crazy. It's humid. It's hot. I'm sweaty. I've been in the pool, out of the pool, cleaned the pool, working on the back fence, working in the garden. So let me take you a tour, and I'll start you over here in this corner. Okay guys, so I'm in the far corner, and a lot has changed. We actually added, we had to move some beds. So this is the far corner, and you can see house is over there, gate. This is the true view. Sometimes it gets flip-flopped, like when you're watching. So this bed is new, has not been filled. These two beds, last year we added, and my tomatoes are doing absolutely fabulous, guys. They're just, oh my gosh, they're just growing so good. And everything has come out of the shock from transplanting. These are all my beans that came up. There's two different varieties. There's a Kentucky and I can never remember the other one. But anyway, you guys get the point. And look at these two new beds. So these are to the back of the property. And you can see, look at all them clouds. Whew, it's crazy. But look how tall that corn is. And look how deep green it is, because it's rained. So it rained today. It did not rain yesterday. But, did it rain yesterday? Yes. It rained all day yesterday until about 3 o'clock and then stopped. Did not rain today until about 2:30ish. Started downpouring, absolutely downpouring, and then it stopped. So those are the kinds of rains that we want, because then it gives everything a break. Nothing gets drowned out. The water actually leaches into the soil better instead of just runs off. So these two beds here, we have zucchini, and I planted 2 plants in each one because I don't know if both of them are going to come up or not. And then we have more tomatoes. Oh man, and they have tons of flowers on them, which I'm super stoked. And I planted this guy. It's one of my last ones. He was so little, and I was afraid to transplant him because I thought he might get too much shock. So he was the last tomato that I seeded. And I've been giving away spearmint and mint. And let me show you guys this, because a lot of people don't know. So this is a spearmint leaf, and you see how the leaf is all crackly? That's spearmint. Now look at the mint. See how that leaf is more, it doesn't have as many crackles in it. Here, I'll put them side by side so you guys can see. See that? Mint on the left and spearmint on the right. You can really tell because it's so crackly, but man, you just rub your fingers on it and smell it, and oh, it's good. So I've been sharing with the ladies at work. They wanted spearmint and mint to plant, and you can see we have spearmint and mint actually mixed through all of this. So that's a good mix, but giving it away and pulling it back is good. It's good to share, so that's awesome. And then we have my beet bed, which is bolting, guys. So I've been like cutting these tops off. I don't know if it helps or not, but they say it does. But if you see down here, the bulbs just really aren't, they're just really not producing. I mean, I have a couple, I don't know if you can see that are, but oh well, it was an experiment. If I have to use those little nubbins to can, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh. And then we have all these little guys over here, and then we have sunflowers in the center, and then we have our tomatillos, and I planted 4 this year. Is that a squash bug? Oh my god, don't tell me. Yep, it is. Squash bug already, guys. Oh no. Well, I squashed him. So, yeah, tomatillos actually have little buds on them. Hope you guys can see that. So, it's awesome. And then over here, this is the little guy that I rescued. He was so terrible looking. He's already got flowers on him. And then I have sunflowers in there. And of course, once again, the birds like to chew the tops off. Yep. And then leave the stem. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing. Oh, and guys, I have a summer drink, and it's got mint and spearmint leaves in there, and you just kind of break the leaves so that the mint flavor goes in your water, and it's very refreshing. It really is cooling. All right, so next up is we have peppers, and they were starting to ball at the top, and I pinched them off because the peppers are way too small yet to start blooming. So I tied up all my cucumbers today because their little feelers are out, and it's time for them to start climbing. So we want the feelers to start going up the string, and I figured out my trellis. Yeah, let me scoot back so you guys can see it. So this is it in its entirety, and I just used chicken wire over the top. Cheap. I already had the wood. And it's gonna look really great once those cucumbers reach the top and start like climbing over the top. And we already have, you gotta see these guys. Look at those little baby pickles. Can you believe it? Already. Yeah, and there's tons of flowers. So it's really liking that we kind of switched it up this year. And here's the marigold that Alicia planted. And then there's the sunflower. And then these are my beans too. Kentucky. And this one, look at these pretty little purple flowers on it. It's almost like a pea, but it isn't. So I'm excited about those too. And then we have 3 more beds that had to be moved because they were on the side of the shed. So I don't have any dirt, but I will once I move that back corner, I don't know, fencing kind of thing, the raised beds that I made. Yeah, so I should have enough dirt to fill maybe 2, probably not 3. But then I got some sunflowers there, more tomatoes. So here's another look at the garden. Yeah, it's doing really good, guys. And it was dry just last week, and we've gotten 2 days of rain, which is, oh my gosh, we pray for rain around here because we have farmers that are already starting to irrigate. Yeah, which makes for very, very low water levels. And I think I already said this, but some people have had to re-drill wells already because they went dry. So let me turn this around. Yeah, so it's not good when it's too dry. Got my fresh, refreshing drink. It's hot out here, guys. I'm about ready to get in the pool. But this drink is so refreshing, and I put a little lemon juice in it. So that's what we got going on, guys. Today is Tuesday, and thanks for coming over and watching. A little garden update for you, and property line. So that's what we got going on. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.